welcome to another episode of Kikay Runner TV. Do you remember last time I said I wanted to change my hairstyle? Well, this is just something so that I can make a big reveal for everybody. So, hang on. Alright, so this is the new hairstyle, but that's not really what this video blog is about. Today I'm going to show you how to clean your face and how to just keep good skincare hygiene. I recently received some products from Celatech. So for instance, like I just came from an event and I'm off to a run in a little bit. So of course I'm not going to run with a full face of makeup. If you can see, I still have some eyebrow shadow, some eyeliner. And it's really bad for the skin when you sweat and still have your makeup on, right? It clogs the pores. So I'm going to use the Celatech Hydration Makeup Remover Wipes. And you can do this, for instance, if you're going to run after office hours and, you just hop over to BGC and head into the restroom, get changed. When you change your clothes, you can also use these wipes. So I'm just going to use one wipe, which is enough for the whole face, actually. So I'm just going to go in here, and if you can take a look, I'm saying goodbye to one of my eyebrows. But you guys already see me running with no makeup anyway, so you guys are kind of used to my no makeup face. Alright, so I removed half of the makeup off my face. Hopefully you can see this. Right under my eye, I still have some eyeliner. And if you can see this, that's what this makeup remover wipe just took off my face. So it's also good not just for makeup removing, but also for removing dust and dirt. So guys, if you don't particularly like washing your face, you can actually grab a pack of these wipes and just use them to wipe off the grime from your face, especially if you commute, or for some of you ride motorcycles. Yeah, you don't want to get those pimples in your face from having all that dust left over and you don't clean your face. Right? So I'm almost done. Really simple and easy to do, and you only need one wipe, and that was all the gunk that was on my face earlier. Cool, no? When you do get home, you do want to clean your face from all the sweat. So even, for instance, you toweled off after you run, it's always a good idea when you get home to wash your face. So what I use from the Celatech line, I use this gentle exfoliating face wash. You only need to use this every other day, so I alternate it with the hydration facial wash, which you can see right here. Yeah, so I alternate those things. I'm just gonna wash my face here right now. You want to be as gentle as possible when you're washing your face. So see, open palms. I'm going to use the exfoliating facial wash. It has these little beads which help exfoliate the dead skin from your face. And it's also really useful when you're trying to wipe off all that smoke from when you were running. Vehicle smoke, yeah. Alright. So you don't really have to go get into there like that. You can just use a gentle pressure from your palm. Scrub in circular upward motions. All you have to do to rinse off is to splash water on your face. Alright then. All clean. I still have a little bit of the eyeliner from my eyes, so I'm going to use my wipes to take off the last bit of the liner. Sometimes it gets right in there, some of the liners that I use, the eyeliners. Anyway, alright, so dab your face clean with a towel. Try not to rub. Of course, with me and my late 20s skin, I want to keep it supple. Alright, so you're all cleansed, but that doesn't end there. Especially if you're really a fan of good facial care hygiene. The 3 steps are cleanse, tone, and moisturize. So after I cleansed with the Celatec hydration washes, just use one. I'm using the hydration alcohol-free toner. You can see that? Right. So the recommendation is to use a cotton ball or a cotton pad, right? But since I don't have any on hand, and I usually don't use a cotton pad, I just pour a little bit of that into my hand, just like that, just so that my fingertips are moist, and then I dab it onto my face. Right. So what this does is it calms the skin down, because you know any cleansing is going to at least shock the skin. So this toner, it actually has witch hazel extract, which is proven to calm the skin. It also cleans your face just a little bit more. Okay. Now this hydration facial moisturizer, which I have, which you can see. So this is their basic one, right? I'm going to use a little bit on my face. So see, I'm just dabbing it on certain spots. I'm going to use a gentle fingertip pressure to spread it all over my face. So it actually goes a long way. There. And the 3 steps are done. You've cleansed, you've toned, you've moisturized already, okay? If I were, say, going to go out into the sun, for instance, I was doing this cleansing ritual in the morning before I left for work, I would use, instead of that hydration facial moisturizer, I would use the Sun Care, Celatec Sun Care. It's a matte moisturizer. So the hydration was a clear gel. This matte moisturizer is a bit more of a, well, it has kind of a sunblock look, but it's a little bit more liquid than sunblock, and it's not as sticky. Just put a little bit there. And what this does is when it dries, it has a matte finish. So, alright, so I'm going to smear it on. This offers sun care protection. It has SPF 30 with broad spectrum UVA/UVB. So it's really good sun and skincare protection. Because even if you're going to spend most of the day indoors, you still need to have some sun protection for when you're outdoors, or even actually fluorescent light has UV rays as well. So here, I've put it on. It should dry to a very matte consistency, so my face shouldn't be this shiny in a little bit. Okay? So there you have it. That's how I use the Celatec stuff that they gave me. And that's how you should actually cleanse your face, whether it's using Celatec or some other product. Oh, one last thing, one little extra. You know, being Kikay runner, I can be a little bit vain, and I'm vain when it comes to my skin. And I really want to make sure that I get the best care. Part of the Celatec package that I received was this anti-aging duo. So we've got the advanced anti-aging cleansing oil and the anti-wrinkle facial moisturizer. So, you know, you don't really have to go for this, but me, I'm concerned a little with lines on my skin already. So this ultra hydrating cleansing oil, sometimes I use this instead of the cleansing wipes to remove makeup from my skin. So you just wipe it on or put it on, towel off with a soft tissue, and that helps to clean the makeup off your face. You can also use this cleansing oil as a leave-on. So before you sleep, you put it on and you sleep, and the next day when you wake up, the skin feels a little bit more hydrated, moisturized. I've noticed that the fine lines under my eyes they kind of disappear whenever I use this. Okay? Of course, this anti-wrinkle facial moisturizer you can use instead of the sun care matte moisturizer or the hydration facial moisturizer. I use it around my eye area, on my forehead, on my neck, and around my mouth. So basically the areas which move a lot. If you can see, my face is kind of really expressive. So the areas that move around a lot, I use this. Now it has SPF 15, so it's a very, very mild SPF. If you're still concerned about, you know, having patchy skin because part of your skin was protected by sunscreen and the other part was not, you can try putting on the sun care on top of this. Okay? So you get a matte finish as well. One last thing, especially if you're active like me and you're out in the sun like me, I have this. It's the Celotex Sun Care Skin Relief After Sun Gel. Right. So it's a clear gel formula. If you can see that. It's almost barely visible, but it smells really good. It has soothing extract, sweet, and aloe vera skin moisturizer. So what you do after being out in the sun, all you have to do is put this on to refresh your skin, to calm the skin, especially if you start getting red because you were out in the sun too long or you were out in the sun without sunscreen. Of course, always use sunscreen, okay? And what this does, apply generously on dry and reddened skin immediately after long sun exposure for immediate soothing relief and moisture replenishment. Reapply as often as possible until sensation of intense dryness and heat subsides. So this is really this is for sunburn, but you can also use it even if you didn't get burned, right? And this beautiful scent, how do I describe it? It's not quite floral. It's quite refreshing. A little grass-like, I think I can describe it like that. Well, it just helps you feel fresh again. So those are the things that I use on my skin, especially if I'm being active. I hope it really helps you consider your skincare regimen and figure out what's best for you and your skin type and the kind of activities you go on. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.